Alright, foolish mortals, listen up. So you clicked on the video of the mind-blowing world of GZDoom games. Goody for you! Now you already may know about the preference of Doom CE, the more definitive way to play Doom, at least in the Game Breaker's point of view. But this isn't about just some mod for the original game. This is for games that are developed using the GZDoom engine. And personally, some of these games are just deliciously violent. It's hard to believe that something could spawn from such humble beginnings as Doom into the twisted games that are on GZDoom. Let's check them out right now. Okay, maggot bags, let's start with Define Frequency. Published by Hellforge Studios. This is an action-packed FPS that blends sci-fi, horror, and intense combat. The weapons are something to behold of in this game, and so is the compelling storyline. It's fast-paced and drips with atmosphere. Not yet released, but you can play the demo. I suggest you do that and wishlist it. Next up is Selaco. Developed and published by Altered Orbit Studios, this game takes inspiration from classics such as Fear, delivering intense action set pieces, advanced AI, and fully destructible environments. You play as Dawn, an ace security captain, navigating a massive space station under siege. With a compelling narrative and high-octane gameplay, Selaco is a must-play for FPS enthusiasts. So get it now, maggot bag! Now, we have Hands of Necromancy, developed by the Han team, and published by Fulcrum Publishing. It features a Metroidvania-style exploration. You are a powerful necromancer. You wield a variety of spells and other magical weapons, besides being able to transform into different creatures to overcome obstacles and to solve puzzles. This one is very unique in its gameplay and atmospheric world that makes it stand out. So do not wait, do not hesitate. Check out Hands of Necromancy now. So just to pull you out just for a moment, I've got to tell you, this is a disclaimer. The following game is more violent, more graphic than any on this list. Don't say that I didn't warn you. Dismantled is a horror FPS that plunges players into a chilling and immersive environment. Unlike others on this list, Dismantled is more disturbing, as you can see from the footage of the trailer. And don't take it lightly from me, the director's cut is even worse. If you've got the stomach for it, I would suggest playing this game. The gameplay is quite sound, but can you stomach the imagery? On a lighter note, Beyond Sunset is a cyberpunk first-person shooter and seamlessly blends rich storytelling with RPG elements. Published by Movie Games, Beyond Sunset players step into the shoes of Lucy, an enhanced street samurai on a quest to recover her lost memories. The game is set in the dystopian Sunset City, a metropolis plagued by crime and disease. Players will navigate expansive interactive levels teeming with adversaries such as the Yakuza, zombies, robots, and other formidable bosses. Now, DISDAIN is actually a very interesting game to look at visually. To look at it, you would think this was made using the Quake engine, rather than the GZDoom engine. DISDAIN has been published by Hellforge Studios. In DISDAIN, players navigate through labyrinth levels, filled with formidable enemies, utilizing diverse arsenal of weapons to combat various foes. It is very 90s, if you ask me. Unfortunately, a date for the release of this game has not been announced, but you should wishlist this right now, maggot bag.
The world is dying.
And how could we forget Hedon? It's a retro-inspired first-person shooter that blends classic and modern action game design elements, and developed by a solo indie developer known as Hedon Dev. And what's awesome about this is that it uses the GZDoom engine. Oh wait, we were talking about all of these games being on that GZDoom engine. It is you who forgot that, didn't you? The game emphasizes fast-paced brutal combat, encouraging players to experiment with various weapons to manage resources effectively. You can also navigate the very expansive non-linear levels filled with secrets and puzzles that challenge perception and wit. The game's design draws inspiration from obvious 90s titles.